ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Smile. People are for a living. And you know what? If you are not watching mid-morning show, you are not a living thing. Do you know the meaning of living thing? Non-living things, they can't see, they can't hear, they can't even see anything, so you are not watching. But ladies and gentlemen, keep it locked down.
To get into the morning show this morning, I must say.
Okay, if you're not watching the morning show, you're not a living
You're not a living thing. I'm like, really? Of course, we're all living things.
Okay. Good morning and welcome to another beautiful Friday edition of the Mid Morning Show here on Bcos television. Of course, it's always great to start the day with a smile.
Yeah.
And okay, he just did that for us.
He did that for us, and it's Friday, and he actually brought that smile out of our faces are bright, and I hope yours too. It's brighter this morning. It's Friday. It's a week. Okay, it's a work day, but it's getting into the weekend. So we're here to keep you, to give you the fun this morning, and of course, it's a special day.
Yeah. Ido Shekoni is my name.
Should I say it?
I am a man, but then I won't let her say it. It's because, you see, without, that's PC. This PC will not be here.
Yes.
That's the reality.
Say it.
So we are half of a whole. Okay? Men and women, we get the world going. I do not subscribe to the ideology that one sex is greater than the other.
No.
Okay, or one is more important. The reality is, without either of us, this world will have a problem.
Yes.
Believe it or not, though.
Yes. I'm addicted to
Today, but today is not about us. It's about them. Today is International Women's Day.
Yes,
and
it
we
is.
say congratulations, Happy International Women's Day to every woman out there. The women in my life, the women in your life. Toke right here. Josephine Moluabumi behind the camera right there. And yes, and all my lovely people, Elizabeth, all the people behind the scene.
Yes.
Happy International Women's Day.
Yes. I am Adetoke Olale. I'm so excited this morning. Happy International Women's Day. Of course, the theme is, inspire inclusion. Every woman should be included, should be inspired, should be empowered, and should be relevant. Now, the special colors, we have the purple color, we have the green, and we have the white. The purple, of course, stands for that loyalty,
Royalty.
justice, dignity to the cause.
She's a queen.
Yes. And for the color green, which I am wearing, and I have the touch of purple.
Okay.
The color green.
It's all complete.
Yes, the color green
And your paper is
stands.
white.
Oh, you got right. The green stands for hope and white for purity. Yes, and there's one, the mid-morning show crew, we have a short something for you, so listen. Now, to every woman out there, you're loved, you're seen, you're strong, you're unique, and you have what it takes to take over the world. Celebrate you, love you. Remember, you can't spell hero without her.
Yeah.
Be the woman you will look up to. We love you.
We love you.
We love you, every woman out there. Oh, yeah, so don't worry. Everybody's still coming on the show this morning.
I should say, on the part of men, I need to say this.
Yes.
The time has gone for you to keep treating that girl child, your daughter, as if, she is less.
Yeah.
Okay, stop giving her this mindset that, she exists to serve just one purpose, marriage.
Yeah.
Please.
No.
She is much more than just a wife.
Yes.
She's much more than just a wife material if she's not married yet, okay? So treat her, like that human being who has the world before her, and she can achieve whatever it is she chooses to achieve.
Yes.
Never limit
Never.
your woman.
Never limit anyone.
That your daughter, that female, right there in your home or within your sphere of influence, encourage them to be the best that they can be. And trust me, the world will only be better for it.
Okay, so we're going now down to codes for women to celebrate the International Women's Day. Okay, then you're welcome back. It is still the mid-morning show. Of course, those quotes have said it all. You know,
yes.
You need to empower women. You need to inspire them, and also to make them relevant. And we do hope, which I'm wearing, the color green, it becomes more inclusive for women. Okay, and now down to the fun of the day. Our guest is here.
Okay, we have in the studio this morning Mr. Sọji Abiojela.
Yeah.
Yes.
Abiojela.
Ojela.
Remido.
Ojela.
Yes.
Okay. Waje.
It's not.
Wala.
It's not je.
Okay.
Okay.
Boya yo jela.
Interpretation.
Deep.
Nínú èdè Yorùbá. Practically kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ orúkọ.
Okay.
Gbólóhùn di ọ̀rọ̀ orúkọ la ní.
Gbólóhùn di ọ̀rọ̀ orúkọ, which means from
No
sentence
noun.
becomes
no noun.
noun.
Sentence. Okay.
A statement
yeah.
becomes
Statement,
noun.
Noun. Okay.
So, Abi, boya yo jela.
With a question mark. Pyong.
Okay. It's like saying, okay.
No question mark.
No question mark.
Abi, bóyá yóò jẹ́ là. Abiojela.
Abiojela. Wow. Mr. Sọji Abiojela.
Yeah.
Great.
Bene.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, Mid Morning Show.
Thank you so
He's
much.
an actor, a composer, a chanter,
Chanter.
and a performer.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's four. I'm sure there are other things, but we have to
No,
put
he's a
this
man
to-
of many colors. Trust me.
I'm sure Josephine Oluwabumi did this because the list was endless.
It's endless.
Okay, so you're welcome. Great to
Thank you.
have you.
So
Now,
then,
yeah,
we
today
need
it's International Women's Day.
Okay?
So our women are special. Without them, I might tell myself, when you see a powerful, a strong man,
definitely,
check the mom.
Yeah. She's a
not
strong
just
woman.
the dad.
Strong woman.
She has a strong woman as well
Yes.
at home. So let's do something. You're a chanter. Let's do something
Okay.
for women
Women.
on the special day.
Akọ́dá ayé Olódùmarè ọba tí ń jẹ́ mi ní èmi ni ìjìnlẹ̀ ìfẹ́ Ọlọ́run àánú olórí ayé ọba ọjọ́ gbogbo. Ẹ jẹ́ n júbà Olódùmarè ọba tó ní mí tó ní gbogbo ẹ̀dá èèyàn pátápátá olórí ayé porogodo ibà. Ẹni ń sọ nípa obìnrin. Ọba Olódùmarè dá ọjọ́, ó dá ìgbà, ó dá ewéko, ó dá igi, ó dá ẹranko, ó dá ẹja inú omi. Bó ṣe ń dá wọn tán ló ní èyí dáa ó bọ́ sí ọjọ́ kejì tọ̀hún dáa ó bọ́ sí ọjọ́ kejì. Ìgbà tó wá dá ọkùnrin tán ló wá sọ pé kò dáa nítorí pé kò sí obìnrin níbẹ̀ ni. Ayé ò dáa tí ò bá sí obìnrin níbẹ̀. Ìgbà tó wá dá obìnrin tán Olódùmarè wá sọ pé ohun tó ń dá ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá dáa ó túmọ̀ sí pé láìsí obìnrin ayé ò dáa. Àwọn gangan ni iyọ̀ ayé, àwọn ladùn tí ń bẹ nínú ọbẹ̀ wa. Ẹjọ́ ọkùnrin nìkan wọ́n máa gbélé ayé káwọn ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ dà.
Tell them.
Bọ́kùnrin nìkan bá ń gbélé ayé tí ò sóbìnrin, irọ́ lásán ni. Wọ́n dàbí ọ̀bọ nínú oko tí ò lóúnjẹ, wọ́n á kú dànù láìrò tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó túmọ̀ sí wípé àwọn ìyá wa, àwọn ìyàwó wa, àwọn ni wọ́n ní wá. Àwọn ni wọ́n gbé wa sínú fún oṣù 9 ká tó bí wa. Àwa bí wa tán, wọ́n tún fún wa lọ́yàn. Amúyàn ayó wọ́n ń gbé wa lọ́wọ́ nígbà ayé àgbẹ̀sára wọ́n fọ̀ wá nù. Àwọn ló pọ̀ wá fún bí ọdún 3 ẹjẹ́ àjúbà àwọn ìyá wa. Ó túmọ̀ sí pé ẹjẹ́ àbọ̀lá fún wọn. Ọkùnrin kọkùnrin láyé tí bá ti ń róbìnrin fín ẹ wò ọjọ́ alẹ́ rẹ̀ ní fi ṣeré ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Nítorí wípé bọ́ ọba ní tobìnrin ò jẹ́ nǹkan ńjọ́ ògbó bá dé ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ ó jìyà. Ẹ má jẹ́ ń tàn wá àwọn obìnrin tẹ̀ ń wò yìí wọ́n mọ ọ̀nà tí wọ́n fi fojú ọmọ mọ́ra. Bọ́ ọba lọ́ọ́ tọ́jú ìyàwó ilé tó tọ́jú ìyá rẹ̀ ní kọ̀rọ̀kọ́ndú a sì máa pe ọmọ a ní bàbá yín olòṣì bàbá tí ò wúlò kí ni ẹ má wò ẹ má kà sí nǹkan ọmọ a sì gbèrú ẹ̀ sọ́kàn tó bá wá dọjọ́ alẹ́ tó dá àfọ́mọ tán ọmọ akọ bàbá òun tì sí kọ̀rọ̀ á wá fa ìyá mọ́ra nítorí pé ìyá ti gbìn sọ́kàn ọmọ ni. Ọkùnrin tó fẹ́ jẹun ọmọ ẹjẹ́ ó tọ́jú ìyàwó, ọkùnrin tí ò bá tọ́jú ìyàwó tí ò tọ́jú ìyá kò ní jẹ ọmọ ẹjẹ́ àfi ilẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Hey, while the chant was going on, I can tell.
You need to see the way I was, you know.
I could see the way. You know, this one past, you know. I saw it all. And that's just great.
So-
The statement
I
states
boost
in
your
the
ego.
fact.
Indeed, sir. You
This
did
is
just
the
that.
fact.
Thank
That's
you
just
so
the
much.
fact.
Ego is good. Positive ego.
Yeah, it's good. Now, that's the reality.
No,
I mean,
that's the reality.
you know, I always tell women, I say that it's not enough to complain about things happening and you feeling sidelined.
Yeah.
You have a whole lot of influence that you have not really used. Even the home, when you raise, and watch it. Most boys, if the home is healthy, are closer to their mom than they are to their dad. Most of the time.
You are correct.
So I
You
keep
are.
asking, if you have that power and influence, what have you done with it?
Yes.
In influencing your male children, such that you can have a society you want.
Where there'll be a little bit of balance. Of
Yes,
some sort.
exactly the point. So, women, please, let's raise our boys differently.
True.
When
Boys
we do.
differently of girls.
Both of them. Seriously,
But we need
the
to-
girls need to be given this ideology that there is a world before them and it can be anything they want
to be,
not
yeah.
just being prepared for marriage. And the boys need to understand, okay, this is a world where we all have to coexist. And the women are not less than me.
Yeah,
we are
true.
actually together. And I respect her as a human being the same way she respects me as a human being. That's the world we want to see.
That's
our
it.
women can help us a lot. In achieving that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Because
it's
we
something
know
that is
the
achievable.
women nurture, the transform.
There is
Should
hope.
I can go on. And on. Oh my.
Okay.
I'm really motivated and
They are the
inspired
coach.
this morning.
They coach us. They are the trainers.
Sure. Sure.
They are the architects.
Okay.
Yes.
We are still chanting.
They
The chant is
design
still
what
on.
the world will look like.
Yes, the chance is on. The chance is on. We can go
It's
on.
okay.
It's okay.
Let's
It's
move on.
okay.
Let's move on. Let's open it.
Yeah.
About Torawa journey. About Torawa journey. No.
No.
Without women, nothing can be done.
True.
And
Like
may I
you.
tell you this truth?
Okay.
Have you ever seen any great man in politics, in ministry, talk of church or mosque people, Islam, who becomes great without a woman? It's not possible.
He needs that support.
Let me put it in Yoruba. Ó lè jẹ́ obìnrin kan ní gbangba tàbí ní kọ̀rọ̀.
Ní gbangba
But
àbí ní
there
kọ̀rọ̀.
must be a
Kò
woman.
sí ọkùnrin kan láyé tó lè jẹ́yàn láyé nínú ayé yìí. You need a woman. It may be openly or in secret.
Secretly.
You just need a woman.
Yeah, maybe coded.
Okay.
just need a woman.
I have no words against that.
You might be coded, you know? Okay.
Okay, so let's get down to business. Today, of course, we celebrated with women and we'll keep celebrating
Gotta be
them. And not just today, let's do it every day because every day they do something great in our lives. Okay, so we already told you we have Mr. Sọji Abiojela.
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 Ojela, yes.
Just pardon me. I'll get used to it. Abiojela. Okay. All right. He's an actor, composer, chanter, and performer. You just had a taste of the chanting part of this personality. Okay. So let's get started. You're an actor, a composer, chanter, and performer. Which of this was the starting point?
The starting point is acting.
Acting.
Oh, wow.
Yes, acting. Acting.
So, if it was acting, what interested you in, what made you go into acting?
Primary 3.
Okay.
I was my primary school. I was cast to take a role of a slave who became a king.
Okay. Primary 3.
Yes. So since then, I pick interest. And after a while, I discover I need to learn how to write my own story. Yes. And up to now, I can still recall the lines of the drama, the storyline. I can still recall the song I sang in the drama.
How old were you in primary
At that
3?
time?
Yes.
How old were you then?
I didn't know. I mean, I can't recall for now,
Okay.
but it should be around the age of 8 or 9.
Okay.
Because I will repeat it here in school. Primary 1, ọdún méjì la fi kà. Primary 2, ọdún méjì. Primary 3, ọdún méjì. Pàtó yẹ kí n parí.
Like one thing that's in school too early.
But as at that point, why did you... Okay, take us into that day. Because you said you could remember.
Yes, I can still remember.
Tell us about that
I can still
experience.
remember about the storyline.
Okay.
There is a village looking for king
Okay.
in that story. So, àwọn olú yẹn wá ọba, wọ́n lọ dífá, wọ́n bilẹ̀ lérè, ilé ọ̀gẹ́rẹ́ àfọkọyẹrí alápòkà, ọ̀tẹ̀ntẹ̀rẹ́ tí yọ ni ọ̀tẹ̀ntẹ̀rẹ́ tí yọ yàn, dasẹ́ de pinnu tí gbé wọ́n bi kàlòkàlò, wọ́n bi Ifá lérè, Ifá ní pé abuké
Okay.
ló máa jọba. Abuké ò dẹ̀ sí nílùú wọn.
That's a hunchback.
Yes. No man like that in that town. So they have to be searching. Now, in the other town, the other village, there is a family. Wọ́n bí ọmọ tó buké àwọn wò pé ọmọ yẹn ìtìjú ni fáwọn wọ́n lọ jù sínú igbó ọmọ yẹn kàn sàn kó káàkiri nítorí ike iwájú nítorí ike ẹ̀yìn ni wọ́n ṣe fi mí sílẹ̀ lọ láláì dágbére òṣùpá lẹ́bi ìràwọ̀ lára fọmọ tí kò ní bàbá. That's because it is easy for me to cry naturally, so they put me into that role. You know, as I was singing the song, I was feeling like crying now.
Okay, what's your birth month?
What do you say?
Your birth month. In which month were you giving birth?
December.
December. Okay. Wow. All right, go on.
Okay.
I belong to the family of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Abiojela. So I was just, it's very easy for me to cry. So as I was singing the song, I was crying. Nítorí ike iwájú, nítorí ike ẹ̀yìn, ni wọ́n ṣe fi mí sílẹ̀ lọ láláì dágbére. Òṣùpá lẹ́bi ìràwọ̀ lára fọmọ tí kò ní bàbá. As I was crying, singing that song, the chiefs from the other town looking for a man with hunchback.
Hunchback, yeah?
Hard.
Just arrived. And they picked me. So when the Lord crowned me as the king.
Wow.
So the lesson therein was that you can't just call a son or a child an outcast. You don't write anybody off. And since then, I picked interest in drama.
Because was that because you felt it was a means of teaching people something? Or just because?
Naturally, I am dramatic in nature. I talk dramatically. I do everything dramatically.
What do you like about it? Is it the affection of the people who watch you?
It's not the affection. It's not the affection. I'm a natural teacher. Okay. I love teaching people. I love disseminating information, right? So, and if you want people to learn and they will not forget it, you need to be symbolic.
Okay.
And drama is symbolic. Yeah. So, that is why I choose the medium. That if I have to teach people, let me be dramatic.
Okay, the first one then. It's an instrument.
It's an instrument. It's an instrument.
So just to teach people now?
Just to teach people, to pass information.
Wow.
That people will not forget.
No.
Now, for me to remember the drama I acted from 3.
Yeah.
It's symbolic.
Very, very great impression. Now, you said you even wrote your own dramas, because reading your profile at the age of 15, you wrote your first drama.
Yes.
Please tell us about that experience. How did you come about saying, okay, I want to write my first drama at that age?
Yes, at that age, at the age of 9, I started acting. Age of 15, I wrote my first drama story. The church drama group.
Oh.
The church drama group. My leaders, they were supposed to write story to act, and they disappointed. Okay. They didn't bring any story to write. And I just came up and said, I will try. Let me try it. And I wrote that story. Odoto Fasiko Resofo. Okay. Though the storyline was not in line with the title. Okay. Yes, the title.
At least that's the
title went this way. The storyline went this way. But let me just try. And I tried. He said, wow. And we acted the story. Very powerful. People were being blessed. Okay. Then I move on. Then I need to learn more. I have somebody who happened to be my tutor, my instructor, but he has never met with me. Okay. If he doesn't know me, he's still alive up to now. That is a Professor Wole Soyinka. I chose to learn how to write. I didn't have money to go for training. What do? I need to improve this skill of writing. Then I'll pick his novels, his writings. I'll be reading, studying the structure, how he applies words. I'll now pick my pen, writing, follow him, writing. Then by the grace of God, in Ogbomoso by now, I'm one of the best.
Great.
I'm one of the best. I didn't say I'm the best too. I am one of the best.
So can we say your growing up in Ogbomoso actually brought this artistic flavor in you? Can we say that?
Ogbomoso. I can't say that because I didn't have people to follow per se. It's just natural tendency. I want to say it that way because I didn't have people to follow. Even I was looking for people to follow. They discouraged me along the way. My parents discouraged me because, you know, theater, drama, it takes time, rehearsal, all these things. They didn't want that. Staying outside, my parents didn't want that. Then there were people who said, you can't, if you're a stammerer, you can't be an actor. And I'm a stammerer.
Wow.
I'm a
That's not
stammerer.
obvious.
It's not obvious. How did you get out of that stammering?
I'm still stammering.
But how did you? I've not even noticed. I've not noticed it.
You've not even
I'm a
started.
stammerer. You just see, any kokonluma design. Billy Ayeshima need to more. When the man said a stammerer cannot act, number one, I went to pray about it. Number two, I discovered God did not take that stammering away. Okay.
Okay.
What will I do? And now I apply wisdom. If I'm coming on show, I'm a broadcaster as well. My Oga just came here. He happened to be my instructor. He's a father, Kukulaja, Kukustik. Yes, I learned under him. He was my first trainer, my first instructor in broadcasting. So
Fantastic.
when I discovered I have to major on this thing, I learned some skill of handling my tongues. If I will appear on show or acting, for 2 hours or 1 hour before the show, I will control my talking. I will control my talk. Even sometimes I may not talk for 1 hour, 2 hours. If I come on show, I will not stammer at all. But if I talk, I talk before, now I appear on show, I'll be stammering.
Okay.
So I developed that. How will I handle this? Since God did not magically take away the stammering, then let me just learn some skills. Then my talking, I choose my words. I choose my word. There are some words that if I want to pronounce it, it may not come out easily. I look for other words.
Simpler words.
Okay, yeah.
Technical equivalents. I look for another word. Maybe I want to say Igbale. And if I want to say Igbale, I'll be stammering. I will say Owo. I decide that within me.
That must have taught you to have so many words in your vocabulary.
Yes. And many vocabulary for a single object whatsoever.
Just to ensure that the stammering doesn't happen.
Yes. If I want to stammer, if I want to say Baba, and I felt like I was stammering, I change it from Baba to Baba.
Now, anytime I'm watching a drama or play a film that is Yoruba in content, I always love the part that has to do with music. Now I saw the composition, but it moves me like no other movie does. That's the reality. Maybe because I'm Yoruba.
Okay.
So, but the reality here is you're a composer as well. Now, you started writing at 15.
Yes.
So at what point did you have the need to compose songs and infuse that into your plays?
The same year. So
they
that was
went hand in
at the age of 15.
Okay.
Yes. You know, I think the same event happened. I was the head of it's a juvenile choir.
Okay.
Some people call them junior choir, not children church choir. And my leader didn't come. And we had to sing a song tomorrow. Saturday, we rehearsed Saturday, is day before Sunday. Our leader didn't come, that's Studio Ladejo. And we have to sing before sermon. So what should we do? And they gave us topic. And we were panic. What should we do? I told my choir member, don't worry, I will compose a song now.
Are you serious?
So you look at their faces, you're like,
Kenny.
I will compose a song now.
and what was the reaction?
What's recording?
What's going on?
I just picked chalk. I started to say, okay. Olúwa gbà wá o, àwa ọmọ rẹ dé. All right. Olúwa, on the chalkboard. Olúwa gbà wá o, àwa ọmọ rẹ dé. Ibi ayé lọ o, kò máa yé wa o. Writing on the board. That was how I started. So then my people, they started calling me compo. They call me compo. So it's easy for me to compose. Easy for me to compose.
That's a gift.
So it's a gift. It's natural.
Yes, now from now, chanting. Did chanting now come after the composing of songs as well? That same era, that same period?
Yes. It's like around the same year, 15, 16, 17. Even that, no. It is not Ewi that came first. Ijala came before Ewi.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I lost Ijala maybe because of discouragement. People discouraged me. And up to now, I couldn't pick Ijala again.
People discouraged you. Did they have a problem with...
No. By nature, I'm a melancholy.
Okay.
I'm a thinking type. I love walking alone, sitting alone, thinking too much. So I have a brother who happened to be a friend to my brother, Inyaman Sunjala.
Okay.
So Tobawadi Wama rehearse below Egbomi. And I said, I can do this thing. I began to do it. Most Sunjala from Sean, late Sean, Oyewumi.
Oh.
That was in secondary school.
Okay.
My JSS2. One move walo. I lost Sunjala from Sean, near Township Hall. But people began to complain, Eri Ode, Eri Ogun, all those things, religious mentality. So Eri Ogun, Eri
That was what I was
Ode.
going to ask.
Then why are you talking alone? If you want to rehearse, you'll be talking alone. I will say it inside, I will say it outside. So discouragement was coming and coming. I stopped Ijala. And I stopped Ijala. I was now trying Dadakwada.
Which is that?
What's that Kuada?
Dadakwada is common to Ilorin side.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That is a Odulaya Remu style.
Okay.
Kole ba wa lo jiji mao. Kole ba wa lo jiji mao. Aroye ni sa wa ki isuwa. Kole ba wa lo jiji mao. Komole ba wa lo jiji mao. Aroye ni sa tiwa. That's Dadakwada. But my tongue, being a stammerer, give me a kind of restriction in doing Dadakwada. And the Dadakwada, Iyerefa and Ewi, they have a kind of similarity.
Okay.
So from Dadakwada, I now switch to Ewi. That's the one you call chanting. So in Ewi, I can control my speed. Once I control my speed, I won't be stammering.
Okay.
So that's how you could cope over
Yes.
time. But from that point, how did you get into accounting? Because
Chanting?
accounting.
Accounting. Accounting.
Some would have thought, okay,
Because one would have
with
thought
all
you
this
could
acting,
act,
composing,
then the
why
next thing-
accounting?
I'm àsìkò ló ń dààmú ẹ̀dá o.
Okay.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa ló wà. Kì í sàsìkò nìkan lèyìn ò mọ̀. Lódùmarè, ọ̀rọ̀ fẹ́ mọ sọ kalẹ̀.
Speak.
Ṣé bá sì lásìkò?
Lásìkò.
I-
Ẹ sọ.
The problem we have. Arele, a kú onílé. Àti kú onílé. À ń roko ṣùgbọ́n àdóko. A kú onílé. Àti kú onílé. À ń roko ṣùgbọ́n àdóko. Àwa dó lágbede méjì. In traditional religion, kan tó bí ọmọ, wọ́n á ṣe àyẹ̀wò kí ló máa ṣe láyé. Tó bá tó bí tán, wọ́n á tó ṣe àyẹ̀wò àkọsẹ̀jẹ́ ayé.
Yes, that's what we call it.
Yes.
And in the Bible, there is something of the same thing, something alike in the Bible. Josiah, 12 years before he was born, there have been prophesied.
Yes, a prophecy.
Yes, that a boy will be born. So this is the name, this is what we will do. Now, my parents, they were not fully traditional religious worshippers. They said they are now Christians. But they are not fully Christians. If they are fully Christians, they will find out from God what or who will I be. No knowledge from my parents about my destiny. For me as well, I have no knowledge about the destiny. So even I love to be a scientist. I love to be a scientist. I love this electrical work. I love it. Even my house now, I have a studio, do sound, video, all this electrical repair. I love it so much. So, but the issue of accounting, in my junior class, when we were graduating to SS1, they just gave me commercial class. Just go to commercial class. So I love science. They say, you didn't pass the basic science. So since you didn't pass basic science, just go to commercial. So they threw me into commercial. I didn't enjoy it, but they pushed me there. So after pushing me there, we left secondary school, going to Polytechnic. I got there. I have an uncle there. He was asking me, which one do you want to do? Banking and finance, marketing, accounting, which one? I said, give me one. Give me one. My uncle was the one who picked accounting for me. It's not natural to me. I didn't like accounting. Up to now, by the grace of God, I didn't have issue with accounting. I know it very well. I practice accounting.
Wow.
My boss enjoy my work, but I don't enjoy what I do. What they enjoy in me, I don't enjoy it. Because it's not my natural making. I love acting, media generally. Acting, talking, singing, that's what I love. And even my sibling, my younger ones, they too, they are into all these things. Naturally, they too, they were writing, singing, because it's like natural to us. I've heard that brother who also is to drama. It's like it's natural to us. Because, you know, if Alamanda,
Okay.
boy, buy fine lie. Buy fine lie. So, boy, I share them more people in conscious one year over artistic in nature.
Sure.
Yeah, it's artistic in
It's
nature.
artistic in nature. So, most you know, they know accounting. I can boldly say it.
Okay.
You don't like that statement?
No, it's fine. It's actually great. It's
So
just an expression
I'm now
of
coming
the way you feel about
into
it.
my destiny line. I'm just coming to my destiny line.
And it's never too late.
So I have to give kudos to Kukulaja.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so now look at all these things now. We talk about you're an actor, composer, chanter, and when I say performer, it's just like
It's
saying everything
all in
Because
one.
a performer
You're
can
correct.
sing, can act, and do everything.
I'm also a researcher. I love researching so much.
Oh my God.
Wow. Woo.
I love
I
Really?
think it's this for
It is just
Because-
paraphrase.
Josephine Oluwabumiji.
She just
because
came out.
I hate people faulting my presentation.
Okay.
I hate it. I was doing a program at Ogbomoso on one radio station. Aworan Laye.
Okay.
That Aworan Laye is purely Yoruba philosophy. Yoruba philosophy, Yoruba belief, Yoruba theology. Because in Yoruba we have our own theology. Because we have been worshiping God before this white man came. So I use Yoruba philosophy and theology to preach moral on that program, Aworan Laye. Now, on that program, a lot of philosophy, a lot of things I have to bring out. I hate people saying what you are saying is lie. So I have to research
You have to
and
do
research.
a lot of research.
You will not believe if I tell that it took me 4 years looking for a dead person, a ghost.
Wow.
Mo ń wá òkú kiri fún ọdún mẹ́rin.
Did you find?
Did you find it?
I didn't know. You know why? Wọ́n lókú wà. Since my cradle, wọ́n ní òkú wà. Ẹnìkan lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni orókùn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Akudaya,
Ara àkúdà ọ̀tọ̀, òkú ọ̀tọ̀, wọ́n ṣe nǹkan kan náà. Wọ́n ṣe nǹkan kan náà. Alẹ́ òun rókù, òun àkúdàyà. You know, ọmọ 18 years, màá kàn yọ kónú ilé wa ni. Ibi ọ̀sán láwọn ti rókù yẹn, màá lọ síbẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ rókù yẹn. Ìwọ lókù.
ẹrù kí báyìí ni.
Àná mi ò kì í bẹ̀rù.
Really?
Tó bá di 2 a.m. lóru, ilé wa ò jìnnà sódò, odò ọ̀rá, nísàlẹ̀ ọ̀rá.
So, you go
Àti máa ń
there?
yàgbẹ́. Màá gbé láńtà mi lọ́wọ́. Tọ́rọ máa ń sìnkú àbíkú síbẹ̀ yẹn gan.
Okay.
Màá lọ yàgbẹ́ ní 2 a.m. òru pé màá rí òkú kan, màá lè try yẹ̀ pé òkú ni ẹ́ bó ló ti kú bó ń lé yín.
Really?
Okay.
And just because my Oga can bear me witness,
Oh my God.
for almost 13 weeks on that radio station, I was talking about Iku.
Iku.
You know, to research, it's a 4 years research.
Oh my.
When I was talking about Ile, I started research on Ile Ogere Afoko Yeri 2004. So almost 10 years on a single subject.
Okay.
So I love it. I'm learning anything new. I love it so much.
Okay, there's a lot we need to ask.
We'll
be
in
right
fact, we are
back.
coming back.
Hello, Adisa.
Hello, Chief Priest.
Should chickens be hitting each other in test?
I can't shake a head or tail of your submission. Please spare me those parables and speak in plain language.
Adisa, hear me now, hear me well. You can make omelette without breaking heads.
Chief, that's an idiom. Speak to me in a plain language.
Sir, hear me now, hear me well. You've beaten more than what you can chew.
Chief, I would cut this conversation if you don't tell me what is on your mind.
It's too late for you to kill two birds with a stone. Nobody, I say nobody, just sit. So let's play. Adisa, by and large, he will soon understand that he has buried his head in the sand. The difference is this: when you are born with silver spoon in your mouth, I made my own money from blood, tears, and sweat, because I believe in every cloud there is silver lining. On several occasions, we've been calling you to come back to the fold, but you stuck to your gun. This will be the last time I will be talking to you. The thing that will begin to happen to you over and over again will compel you to fall on your knee and lick the dust off my boots, asking me to take you back into the fold. When I sink my teeth into any flesh, I don't remove my teeth until I take a chunky portion of the flesh.
Empty threat. Empty threat. You and your cohorts cannot eat my flesh, because I've eaten the flesh of Jesus and drank his blood.
John the Baptist was beheaded right in his face. He couldn't do anything. Stephen drank his blood, ate his flesh like you did. But he was stoned to death by his enemies. Adisa, you better be wise. Be a wise man. By the way, where is Caroline?
My daughter? That's my daughter.
Drugs are better prepared with old honey. For the last time, let me see the color of your money.
Ọ̀gẹ́rẹ́ la ó máa bọ̀, ọ̀gẹ́rẹ́ la ó máa bọ̀, orírun ènìyàn ni ọ̀gẹ́rẹ́ la ó máa bọ̀.
Okay. We feed you. That's amazing. Great. A great work.
So you married to a dramatist.
Yes.
Please tell us about that love.
Drama in the family.
Yes, because how do you, okay, first and foremost, how did you, both of you meet?
We met on location now. My first movie, Foribari. That was my first movie,
Foribari.
2007. Foribari.
Meet around you.
No. No. In the movie, the one Foribari. But our own is togetherness. Shema, Orire ma no no ni.
Benny.
In around 1984, thereabouts, a man and a woman acted Okwatiyawo in a story. Eventually, they married each other. That's Mike Bamiloye and Gre Bamiloye.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. My own, she didn't act as my wife.
Okay.
Was the one who directed the story.
Okay.
So she acted as a girl. So later, you know, unto man pa yan pọ̀, ó pọ̀.
True.
Are you getting me now? Àwọn kan kọ̀ǹdọ́ ló pa wọ́n pọ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ àbí?
Possibly.
Tí yẹn bá jọ wọ ọkọ̀ láti Ọ̀yọ́ tó ń lọ s'Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́.
Yeah.
Tí wọ́n bá rí change, obìnrin ò rí change, ọkùnrin ò rí change.
Wow.
Kọ̀ǹdọ́ á fún wọn lówó, á ní ẹ máa ṣe lára yín, ẹ méjì ẹ máa ṣe, tẹ́ bá jọ ń wá change káàkiri, anything ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ náà.
True.
Kọ̀ǹdọ́ ló so yín papọ̀ yẹn náà.
Opportunity láti sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn.
Yeah.
So
bóyá wọ́n ti ń àyàn
Èmi ò tiẹ̀ wá mọ̀ yẹn.
Hello, okay.
lè sọ. Ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
pastor náà lè so yàn papọ̀ náà. Ẹ join hands, ẹ pray, hold somebody. Tell him that you love him.
I love you.
Ibi tí wọ́n ti hold your hands, the current is in pass.
Because Oshele, that's what happened to you.
So she acted in that story. So later on, so gẹ́gẹ́ sí gẹ́gẹ́. Ọbẹ̀ dẹ̀ jiná, àjẹbẹ̀, àdúpẹ́.
Now, having 3 boys
Yes.
in the same, having the same artistic skills, I would
Yes.
say, how do you cope in the home?
Ah.
3 boys.
If you
acting like their daddy and mommy. Oh, Lord.
if you come to my house, it's purely a theater.
Wow.
It's an acting stage.
Wow.
Even this morning, we acted. Though we do fights, you know, boys, you have to tame them,
True.
control them. But what they love them most, even my firstborn, I don't know, his own is I don't know, maybe it's mysterious. At the age of around 2 months, if the boy was crying, and you switch on television, he will stop crying.
Wow.
He will stop crying. And he loves acting.
Wow.
He doesn't write, he doesn't compose, but he loves writing. I mean, acting.
Acting.
Acting. He cries naturally like I do. He loves acting. My second born, Imole, singing.
Oh.
Onke Wintie.
Wow.
And he's just 9 years old.
Oh my God. Okay.
Njọ kọbẹ nule gan very ọkàn kí oríkì Olódùmarè ọba kọ́dá ọba ṣẹ̀dá Olódùmarè tí ń jẹ́ mi ni. A friend said, please encourage this boy. But the least, the kékeré inú wọn, a very wonderful boy. We call him the Great. The name is the Great. The Great.
One.
Yes. We were on farm one day and I was just telling stories. Go TV àti DSTV wọ́n ń jà. Kí ló dé tán fi ń jà? Ó ní Go TV dáko, DSTV lọ jalè lóko rẹ̀.
Ẹ má sọ orúkọ o.
Okay, sorry. No, story ló ń sọ yẹn. Ó ń bring out 2 characters.
Nínú story.
Nínú story, orúkọ tó lè pè wọ́n nìyẹn.
Okay.
Ẹ̀yin wa.
Kò ń ṣe pé ó ń promote station kankan.
Ẹ̀yin ni.
Okay, ẹ má bínú.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ ṣe
Ẹ̀yin
báyìí.
ni.
Ẹ má bínú, ó ti wọ̀ mí lára ni. Ọ̀dà, ká ní Bcos dáko.
Okay.
Ẹ̀yin wá lọ ń jí iṣu Bcos.
Kankan la méjèèjì.
Kankan náà náà ṣe kankan. Abatiyín ló ní yín, Ṣèyí Mákindé ló ní Bcos. So, bó ṣe sọ kí ni lọ́jọ́ yẹn nínú lóko akọ̀ọ́ndà. Ó ní bó ṣe wá ṣe, wọ́n wá arrest ẹ̀, wọ́n wá tì mọ́lé, ó padà wá sùn. Àtúndélé, ó tún mú story mi, spider àti snake. You know, in storytelling, you have protagonist and antagonist.
Antagonist.
So always in a storyline, you will always have one protagonist and antagonist. And it will create a conflict. Because in a story, there must be a conflict.
Sure.
Always conflict. There will be a conflict.
And
So
you
my
have to
creating
wonder,
story.
how did he know all that?
I didn't know. It's like it's natural to
Oh,
me.
is that, did you say you did not know? You are an actor, composer, chanter, performer. Of course, and you married a drama.
I've never taught them all these
Happened
things.
by heredity.
Yeah, that's the answer. Now.
It's okay. It's okay. Ìpàdé pọ̀ abo ẹkùn àti akọ ẹkùn. Ẹkùn náà ló máa bí.
Of course.
Adúpẹ́.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, great. Are you very? I've listened to you, and I can't help but hear this vibe of a religious person.
Religious person?
Yes,
I'm
more
a
like
Christian.
you're a Christian. That's exactly what I'm saying. I can hear that in everything you've been saying. So, have you ever had people come to you like, okay, you're a Christian and you're doing this? How do you respond to people who say that?
A lot of challenges.
Oh.
A lot of challenges. Apart from being a Christian dramatist, being a broadcaster, a lot of challenge. Even people ask me to stop broadcasting.
Say when one hears about Ile, all
Yes.
They
you
have
don't
this.
stop you.
They can't accept
Ògbóni.
it.
Uh-huh.
Lọ tí mo bá ń túmọ̀ ògbó ni kí náà fi pa ògbó kí náà ń pè lógbó kùmọ̀ kúkúrú ni ẹ̀gbọ́n àtàbúrò ló ń lọ sóko ìjà bẹ̀rẹ̀ láàrin wọn ẹ̀gbọ́n dẹ̀ lu àbúrò pa ó bò òkú ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ àwọn àgbà wa ní pé kí ló fi lù ú pa wọ́n ní ògbó ni tí máa ń sọ yẹn lórí rédíò wọn ní pé tí òun bá ń ṣara wọn
Báwo
Báwo
ló
ló
ṣe mọ̀?
ṣe
báwo ló ṣe mọ̀. I have a mentor, Job Alabi, Baba is no more. Baba said, I read any nonsense. I'm a researcher. I read anything. I ask any nonsense, any question. I ask anything. Even you may abuse me, send me away. Because you don't call me. Mo call like Okosini. My tongue come here, ma see for me. So a lot of people have discouraged me. You said you are an evangelist, you said that you are a pastor, you said you are this and that, and we are still doing this thing. We need to communicate because we have different classes of audience. Jésù wípé ló jẹ àwọn kan.
Yeah.
Yorùbá wípé ló jẹ àwọn kan. So I have to come to Yorùbá wípé for some people to behave normal. But not everything is, the Bible says. You say àwọn àgbà náà says.
Àwọn àgbà náà say.
Yes, for some people to behave normal. So let those who are on the pulpit be claiming, maybe quoting scriptures. Let me quote our fathers. Some people would
Forefathers.
behave normal. So I've been discouraged many times, but I'm a decisive person.
So that's what keeps
Anything
you.
I want to do in my life, once I lay my hand on it, except God, can make me.
So there's no
Make you talk.
points that you've ever tried to say, okay, you want to give up on whatever, all these things. There's no time.
No, there have been time of challenge. You know, there was a time we had accidents. You know, you see the mark here?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Very terrible accident. Almost claimed my life. Almost claimed my life. We are coming from a drama outreach. We had an accident. About 2 of us in the bus. Àwòrí ó ṣí báyìí. Ìyàwó mi lóyún ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ọjọ́ méjì nínú our first born.
Wow.
Wow.
I was in the bus.
And she was in the bus as well.
Yes, for together. So people were saying, don't do this thing, stop it. Or if you want to do it, you go, let the wife stay at home. So Timba Kuko Ondole, or let her go and you stay at home. No, we'll go together. Bí wọn náà lọ ni wọn ní ọkọ̀ kan ní ọ̀pá àpò. So àwọn ò ní kú. But we are together in the ship, in the train. So there have been times of discouragement. But once I decide to do anything,
Yeah.
only God can make you turn. Only God.
Sometimes people say that when you start going into things that are, mysterious when it comes to our culture, things that are termed to be, and I use the word occult, I'm not talking about some cults, no, hidden, the hidden things.
Eating, okay?
So,
Are you talking of Awo?
yes.
Okay.
Or when you start talking about, the secret behind this name, that name, like you talked about Ogboni. And some people say that you might begin to have people come to you and tell you, look, you can't be talking about things like that without being part of us. Have you had such
Yeah.
experience?
Yes. There was a day when I was treating the topic Iku. Now, a topic on that main topic, Ojisha Iku. After finishing that topic that day, somebody called me.
Okay.
Kí ló dé tó ń kanlẹ̀kùn àwọn àgbà lọ́sàn-án gan láì sọmọ on phone? Yes.
Was he on here?
No, after the program, the show.
Okay.
Just called me. My personal line. Ó ń kanlẹ̀kùn àwọn àgbà láì sọmọ ó dẹ̀ ń jálẹ̀kùn máwọn ìyá mi lórí lọ́sàn-án gan. A pastor friend sat beside me.
Okay.
He was shivering. When the pastor yẹn gbọ̀n, àwọn ọmọ ìjọ wa
Oh,
gbọ̀n.
boy.
Because ó ń gbọ́ nǹkan wọn yẹn. Ó ń kanlẹ̀kùn máwọn àjà. Kí ni mo ṣe? Ó ń bú àwọn àjẹ́. Ó ní mi ìbú àjẹ́. Mo kàn sọ àwọn òjíṣẹ́ ikú. Àwọn tí kú lè bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ó kún bẹ́ẹ̀ náà Odùfá. Bí mo ṣe wá síbi mo sì níwèé Odùfá náà báàgì mi. Ojú odò mẹ́rìndínlógún. Because I love reading and reading. I have Al-Quran. I read just to learn. So ẹni ẹ̀dẹ̀ halẹ̀ rẹ̀ tán kí lorúkọ yín ó lòun ní sọ. Eventually he told me his name. In fact, the man met me last year December. He said, wàá di ara wa wọ́n pè mí òun ṣara àwọn. Àwa di ara wa mo ní ìrìn lè di ara yín. Because my profession doesn't make me a narcotic person. It's a profession. Though there are spiritual challenges, I won't lie to you.
Wow.
Spiritual challenges, of fights, I won't lie to you. But my wife and my children, sometimes we may not hit till I end some program. If I have to do a program by 2 p.m., 12 p.m., they won't hit from money till I finish that program. They'll be praying for me. Not on Crusade Grand, though, radio program.
Wow.
Because they've been challenging me.
You have your own personal
Just within
prayer
5 minutes,
band.
one day I escaped 3 accidents. Just another share ended pada. Ojile lori. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Because I'm a Baptist, but CSC breed. I'm not a choir person.
Ah.
Mountain of Fire Miracle Ministry.
Okay.
But I worship Baptist. I'm a Olukoya.
That's our denomination. The church is one.
Let them bring their fire. I bring my own fire.
Great.
So for someone, for a young person who is watching you right now,
Okay.
and would like to be an actor, composer, a performer just like you, what word of advice would you give to such a person?
Number one, that person should count the cost. Because ojú ọjà may performing. I won't lie to you, both Christian and secular. Ojú ọjà ni, à ń tà, à ń rà níbẹ̀ ni. Tó o bá wà very careful, spiritually sound if you are a Christian. If you are not a Christian, tó o rí bí gọ́sí, wọ́n á rà mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n á kàn ló kú lójijì. Tàbí star rẹ̀ wọ́ mi lójijì. Ẹni yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ count the cost.
You must count the cost.
Then number two, you must research very well. Don't just, Yoruba movie. I'm on continue need to mọ̀ pọ̀. Even Christian, continue to because I research full into it. Research well into it. Then number three, anything you want to feed people with, make sure it's something quality, moral, that people will learn. We should not destroy our community. Yes,
Seeing you given so much to, focusing on the Yoruba culture and bringing things that a lot of people may not know to the fore, such that we could say you're helping to propagate the Yoruba culture.
Yoruba culture.
So what would be your...
It's propagating the God of Yoruba,
The God of Yoruba,
because we have one God and one religion in Yoruba. Ẹ̀sìn kan ní Yorùbá ni, as the religion of Olódùmarè. So Ọya, Ṣàngó, òjíṣẹ́ Olódùmarè ni wọ́n. Ẹ̀sìn kan ní Yorùbá ni.
So what would you say to people who are, in a situation where they are Christians, for example, or they are Muslims, and they love culture, they want to bring the Yoruba culture to the fore, but they keep getting this response, okay, you can't do this and do that. You have to choose one.
They have to keep on their focus. They have to maintain their focus. We are in a free world. You have to maintain your focus. Sir, may I tell you, it's a wrong prayer. Láti sọ pé jẹ́ kí n ṣe ntẹ́gbẹ́ mi ṣe. Tó o bá ń ṣe ntẹ́gbẹ́ ṣe ò ní ju ẹgbẹ́ lọ.
You have to stand out.
You have to stand out. But ẹni tó máa stand out, there is a battle. The battle of the standouts. So if you don't want to face battle, don't stand out. But if you are not standing out, you can't be recognized. Wakon barima wọn tó wà nsàlẹ̀ náà ni. Ìlú tá gbé sórí òkè tí ò lè farasin.
It's a big one.
It's a big one. It's a
So
big
but you
one.
do, it seems to me that you don't really see a conflict between this thing talking about the culture
And
religion. That's a
And this
Christian
was-
religion. You don't see a conflict
A kind of conflict in
between
between.
the two.
No,
Because that's actually what most people see. When you hear Yoruba culture and all this, they go like, huh? That's not true. It should not be. There are things of the past. They should not be in you.
Is this slavery in our brain? Colonization in our brain. Òyìnbó kó wa lẹ́rú, wọ́n dẹ̀ bà tiwa jẹ́. I'm sorry to say, ẹ má bínú, mi ò lè rí òyìnbó kí n wò lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. I can only see, I don't look at a white man. Because they destroy our religion, they destroy our culture, they destroy our language. So, àti mọ Ọlọ́run kóyìnbó tó dé. Àti mọ Ọlọ́run kóyìnbó tó dé. So, ìyapa lè wà. When it's come to the level of spirituality, I serve God through Jesus Christ. That is me as a Christian. But that does not affect me as a Yoruba man. I must know my background. Even if you want to serve Jesus, you want to serve God through Jesus, serving God through Jesus, you must understand your culture, your language, your religion, your traditional religion very well before you can serve that God of Jesus very well. It really helps me. It really helps me. So there are conflicts, but it doesn't affect me. In my research, but research nípa ilẹ̀, wọ́n ní kí n lọ rí àwọn Ògbóni, because Ògbóni ló mọ̀ nípa ilẹ̀. Wọ́n ṣe ń pè ní ìmú ilẹ̀ grant. I said no, spiritual grace mi ò gbé. I went to àwọn onífá, wọ́n dẹ̀ fún mi lóríkì ilẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Mo wá fi tèmi náà kún.
Okay.
In fact, 80% oríkì ilẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi as an artistic person, èmi ló ní kì í ṣe oríkì ilẹ̀. I'm telling you the truth. Tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ arúgọ́gọ́ abẹ́ omi, atẹ́pẹsẹ̀ àtẹ̀pẹ́, pẹ́ńpẹ́rẹ́sẹ́ pẹ́pẹ́ abẹ́ ẹ̀dá, èmi ló ní kì í ṣe oríkì ilẹ̀. But bí mo ṣe pè é ṣe bí oríkì ilẹ̀ ni arúgọ́gọ́ abẹ́ omi. When God will create this surface art, He called it from under the water.
Yeah.
That is it. Arúgọ́gọ́ abẹ́ omi, oru jáde. Atẹ́pẹsẹ̀ àtẹ̀pẹ́, ọ̀tẹ́pẹsẹ̀ àtẹ̀pẹ́, pẹ́ńpẹ́rẹ́sẹ́ pẹ́pẹ́ abẹ́ ẹ̀dá. It's just poem ni mò ń kà.
Did you study Yoruba?
No.
You didn't. So all these things you're saying,
you
all
just
so much. We're about to
do
know, but then
research.
we have to ask you, where do you get them from?
Pánsẹ́kẹ́ ò lè mọ súrúsú láàrin
Ibo ló ti wá, ibo lẹ ti get it.
Ibo ló ti ń wà. Ìgbà ajé ò lè mọ súrúsú láàrin obìnrin kó tó.
Oh, yeah.
Èmi ló nìyẹn.
Wow.
Kí ló ń pè pánsẹ́kẹ́ tó fi ń ta ata? Olódùmarè fi kó wa sáàrin ayé ni náà.
Okay, so this has been an artistic show for today.
It has been insightful. We have to
Very,
say.
very, very insightful. Thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome. Thanks so
Wow,
much.
man of many colors.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we
In
say.
fact, you lived up to that.
I'm an evangelist, I'm a prophet.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a part we didn't touch today.
Yeah.
Yes,
We'll invite him to
Yes,
that
to come
time.
and explain that.
Okay. We've been in a conversation with Mr. Sọji Abiojela.
Yes, correct.
Okay. He is an actor, composer, chanter, performer.
An accountant.
A man of God. He is a low lot. And he's been regaling us with tales, of his exploits and when it comes to culture and the programs he's done as a broadcaster. And I tell you, they've been quite insightful and encouraging. So if you have an interest in culture, don't be deterred.
Yeah.
Of course, culture is our identity.
Yes,